Hello everyone, welcome to Madrid Pulse. You got source of latest news, events and everything happens in heart of Spain. Carlo Ancelotti's letter. These have been unforgettable years, an incredible journey full of emotions. Real Madrid's Italian manager, who will oversee his final match for the Spanish club this Saturday, wrote an emotional letter on social media shortly after the club officially announced his departure. But before continue, make sure you have already subscribed for getting more Real Madrid updates. Let's dive in. Ancelotti closes his second spell after becoming Real Madrid's most successful manager, winning 3 Champions Leagues, 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey titles, 2 Club World Cups, 1 Intercontinental Cup, 3 European Super Cups, and 2 Spanish Super Cups. The Italian coach, who has completed 2 spells at Real Madrid between 2013 and 2015, the first 2, and with his return since 2021 leaves being the second coach with the most games led at Real Madrid, 352 official games to date, with a balance of 249 wins, 50 draws, 53 losses, in which his team scored 832 goals and received 341. Along with Zinedine Zidane, he is the manager with the most European Cups won for Real Madrid, 3. He is the third with the most La Liga titles, with 2 each for Fabio Capello, Miljan Miljanic, José Villalonga, Vicente del Bosque, and Zidane, behind the 9 won by Miguel Muñoz and the 3 each by Luis Malauny and Leo Ben-Hacker. Among the record-breaking achievements Ancelotti leaves behind at Real Madrid are the departure of the manager who won the most Copa del Rey titles at the club, the most European Super Cups, and a tie with Zidane and Ben-Hacker as the manager with the most Spanish Super Cups. This is what Carlo's letter reads. Today, we part ways again. Once again, I carry with me in my heart every moment of this wonderful second stint as Real Madrid manager. They have been unforgettable years, an incredible journey filled with emotions, titles, and above all, the pride of representing this club. Thanks to President Florentino Perez, the club, my players, my staff, and above all, to this unique fan base that has always made me feel like one of them. What we've achieved together will forever remain in the memory of Real Madrid fans, not only for the triumphs, but for the way we achieved them. The magical nights at the Bernabeu are now part of football history. Now a new adventure begins, but my bond with Real Madrid is eternal. As Carlo Ancelotti gets set to bring down the curtains on his time at Real Madrid, he addressed the media in his last pre-match press conference ahead of Saturday's La Liga encounter against Real Sociedad. The Italian tactician will go down as a legend at the club and the most decorated manager in the history of Los Blancos, having masterminded 15 trophies across his 2 tenures. Real Madrid announced Ancelotti's departure earlier today, and as he prepares to bid goodbye to the club, the manager looked back fondly on his time at the Santiago Bernabeu, while also stressing how special tomorrow will be for him. It's inevitable. It's my last match. Always when a stage comes to an end, there is a lot of emotion, and this is happening to me. But I'm not sad, not at all, but very happy, said Ancelotti, kicking things off. I've tried to do my best, and we're leaving here happy and content because sooner or later, this had to happen. Thank you for this time. Players, club, president, we've had a great time during this time I have. Continuing, he expressed his gratitude to have had the chance to manage Real Madrid, as he said, with a lot of affection, help and gratitude for the opportunity to coach spectacular players. This is coming to an end. It has been quite long, but it has ended well. I have never argued with the president, and I never will. Not on the last day either. So far, so good. And a new stage begins, and I'm going into it with the same enthusiasm with which I arrived here. It has been a successful period, we have won a lot, and I consider that holding more than 700 press conferences with you is also a success. We have had a good time. But putting up with 700, don't think it has been so easy. Some questions have not always been nice. On how he is looking forward to say farewell to the club tomorrow, Ancelotti remarked, "It will be as it should be, a very nice one. As I said, they are exciting days, You talk to the players, and with so many people. My relationship with everyone has been very good, and I appreciate the atmosphere. Cooks, those who made me carbonara before the matches. I thank everyone. I thank everyone. These are special days, but I haven't done anything new. The manager stressed that he is excited for tomorrow, also stating that he gets the chance to share a farewell with Luka Modric, saying, "Yes, I get excited very quickly. It will be an exciting day. If I cry, there's no problem. It will be nice, and I share it with Modric, who has been a spectacular support in this stage at Real Madrid. Someone fantastic, a legend. To say goodbye with him will be nice." Further reflecting on his time at the club, Ancelotti added, "The pride is to have had the chance to coach this club. The success of everything I've achieved since 2013 is there. I want to say goodbye with the affection I have for the club." When asked if he had any advice for his successors, starting with Xabi Alonso, Ancelotti replied, "I don't want to give advice, everyone has their own methodology, but enjoy Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso will be the first, and I wish him all the luck in the world. He has the quality to coach Real Madrid. Let him enjoy it. That's what I have to say." On being asked how he would like to be remembered at Real Madrid, Ancelotti responded by saying, "As a good coach, obviously, but time will tell. At this moment, even as I'm saying goodbye, I feel the affection of many people, and that makes me very happy. And very happy." On how he is dealing with having to say goodbye to Real Madrid, and then moving to Brazil for his next challenge, the Italian tactician remarked, "The feeling is very nice, very much so. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to not betray Real Madrid with any other club and go to the national team with the most history, the 5-time champions, prepare for a World Cup with Brazil." When asked about a possible return to Real Madrid once his time at Brazil comes to an end, Ancelotti said, "These are things I don't know." Smiles. "I don't feel like coaching another club, or I didn't after Real Madrid. That's what I've said and I maintain. In the future, I don't know. But the most immediate thing is to do well with Real Madrid." Discussing the evolution of football in recent years, Ancelotti stated, it has changed, and I saw that if I didn't adapt, I wouldn't win any more Champions League. But in this second stage, I have been helped by a young coaching staff with enthusiasm and a desire to learn. Preparing a match now is much more analytical than before. There are a lot of aspects that 20 years ago were not taken into account, but I've had a coaching staff, as I said, that has given me the enthusiasm to evolve. I'm different to 1995 and 2013. Talking about Real Madrid in particular and what the team needs to change in the coming season, he stated, "I don't know, I don't want to get into this. As I said, the club has all the tools to be competitive next year, and this will always be Real Madrid's objective. Tomorrow I say goodbye to Modric, who has been an example for everyone, and for a coach to have someone like him, because there are many players with a lot of quality, but he has managed to make quality compatible with soul, and made him a Real Madrid legend. This is very important. When you are able to combine both, you are a legend. And when he is not, he is a normal player." On whether he regrets any of the decisions he has made across his 2 tenures at Real Madrid, Ancelotti replied, No, laughs. "I know I've made a lot of mistakes, a lot of them. But as I've made so many, I can't tell you which one has affected me the most, but nothing has kept me awake at night." Concluding, Ancelotti commented on whether it is an end of an era at Real Madrid, saying, "You may think that a golden generation is coming to an end with Modric, although Carvajal is missing. But this generation, like everything, at some point must end, and many have gone. Casemiro, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Real Madrid continued, as it will continue, to be the best club in the world."